guys start?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, can you
We're
believe
cooking. Sam's talking about drunkenly shaving off her eyebrow.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to be beautiful.
My eyebrows are different length and curvature now.
Yeah, and then she ended up looking like the Cynthia doll from Rugrats.
And you know what? But you know what they say? Eyebrows, they grow back. You know what they be saying about eyebrows? They'll be back eventually.
Dude,
But everyone can tell in the meantime that I did something fucking up to my face.
Yeah, that's a bad move. I get eyebrow compliments from people, especially strippers at strip clubs. And at first, it was really nice
Because
it
there's
was
nothing
like,
else to compliment you on.
well, no, because it would be like they look at my face and they go, "Oh, you have perfect eyebrows." And I go, "Thank you so much. Your dad didn't text you or whatever," and because it's a strip club. And then what I realized was happening is that it wasn't instant. It was that they were looking at me and then taking in the rest of it and then making it back up to my face and making it to the top of my face before they found anything else that they liked about me. So they went, "Yeah, eyebrows."
They are defined.
They are. I got one good feature. Thank God. I have eyebrows. It's amazing how much weight that can lift.
It is funny, though, whenever you take pictures, though, it looks like you're trying so hard to smolder.
You make one mistake. You get drunk and you ask a friend, "Hey, is this a good thirst trap?" And they say, "No!" And then they send back 40 gifs of, And you're like, "I'm going to kill myself. I'm never asking again."
That was so funny, too, because I was sitting in the back of Creek, and so I had my phone open. I was dying laughing at that picture.
God damn it.
And a few people are like,
I hope no one ever
Mike...
walks you to your car.
They're like, is Mike Eaton trying to, like, fucking pull you right now?
No!
Okay, rude.
Your face looks like the back of a Hershey's cookies and cream bar. I don't want to fuck you.
I feel so cute right now.
Girl, you are.
I know. Hangover who? Full face of makeup on.
Yeah, get it.
I have a date at 6.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I have a date at 6. That's gonna go well.
Yeah.
And he's sober. That's
Hey,
cool.
would you mind digging out my hangover?
Hey, if you
yeah, you're gonna want to check that coin return slot before you stick anything in it.
Oh, who put gum in here?
Damn it, I did it again.
My one friend was
Sam.
my friend was telling me 2 nights ago she hooked up with this guy and they were like at a friend's house and this dude's like in town visiting and so staying at like this friend's house, so he's sleeping on the couch, so they're making out on the couch, hooking up on the couch. He is like fingering her for a while and then finally goes, "Do you have a tampon in?"
Oh no.
I was like, "Did he pull it out for you?"
Oh God. Oh, that's
For a while is what she said. I'm like, how far are you putting that thing in there?
well. How is she not bringing it up?
She was drunk. She forgot she was on her period.
Damn.
You ever been so horny you forget you're on your period?
Brother, I would be the worst woman. Are you kidding me? I would be hammered just taking loads and be like, fuck, and I'd pull them out with the string on it.
So I know a girl like that, and I think she's lovely. I think I know a really cool girl.
It's cool to know you know yourself.
Our guest just responded, "Okay, cool."
Cool. Well, today's guest is no one, because that's the way the world works. Sam has to do work. I don't do any work on this podcast. It's pretty cool. I just have to show up. But Sam has to do work.
Which I don't do.
And it didn't do work.
I haven't done any work.
Work, queen.
I have been working a lot.
You have. You worked a triple the other day. You were like live tweeting this triple to me, and
He goes, "I'm sorry."
I feel like it was bad. Why'd you do that?
The triple? Yeah,
Yes.
it wasn't worth it at all. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make $800. I made $630. Not even on the upside of $600.
And how many hours is that?
So technically, I was scheduled from 10:30 a.m. to 3 a.m. But then
Okay.
they kept sending me on breaks, which
Okay.
is crazy because it's like, what am I gonna do with this time? Not go home, not live a life. I'm gonna stand next to the building and
Go
wait.
on a date. Yeah.
No, wait. Go get a tattoo for dinner.
Yeah. Yum.
Yum,
So
yum.
filling.
I was like, oh, the adrenaline of the tattoo will make part 3 of my shift go by.
Yeah, and then 1 a.m. hit, and you're like, ugh.
12 a.m. I was standing in the dish pit just staring at a wall, and my manager walked in. She's like, "Sam?" I thought thought I was gonna turn around and be in a nursing home.
Yeah, she was trying to find a TV for you to walk out of. You just became the girl from the ring.
I crawled out of a baking sheet. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I waited for the third part of my shift to start drinking, and I think that helped with morale.
Yeah. Yeah. It is crazy. You have to treat yourself like a troop. Like, I'm in the foxhole. I'm down there. What's going to fix me?
I'm eating like
Tweet in a water bottle.
a can of beans. But
A lighter under the spoon like it's heroin.
no, I don't even have silver. I'm just eating one bean at a time.
Yeah, you eat 3 beans. I'm stuffed. Back to work.
Fuck, that's so many
Who wants
beans.
some motherfucking sandwiches?
Shockingly, didn't get any bad reviews this weekend, despite working 6 shifts in 3 days.
Yeah, wait, no, we got to go back to the hours. So how many hours do you think you worked?
Oh, so I know
want to
how
do the
many.
math on this to make you feel worse.
I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. We'll vamp while she's doing phone things.
Okay.
So you're supposed to be 10:30 to 3 a.m. on this clock?
And I only was on the clock for 11 and a half hours.
11 and a half. So,
6:36.
all right.
Wow, good typing, Michael.
Thank you. I'm really good at it. You made $55 an hour. Man,
Not bad. I was scheduled 48 hours this week. I only worked 35.
damn.
So, not the hardest job in the world, but I
I
do.
don't get why servers complain so much. I mean, I know it's a lot of standing, but
Oh,
like,
when I go out and I drink after every shift and I get fucked up. And then and then I come in hungover. Yesterday was so
yeah,
fun.
serving hungover is hard. All jobs hungover are hard.
Yes, my favorite thing yesterday was it was my first day off, but I still had to go in at 2 p.m. for a bourbon and whiskey training. And why wouldn't they do it outside when it's 100 degrees?
Cool.
100 fucking degrees drinking warm whiskey. All of us are the most hungover. And I was like, this feels like when you're a kid and you get caught smoking a cigarette, so they make you smoke the whole pack.
Yeah.
I'm like, isn't this what you wanted to drink at work? Isn't Take it all. Take 5 shots of fucking whiskey, you piece of
Take
shit.
it all.
Fuck Sam, take it all.
That rules.
That never, it'll never get old.
Dude, it's crazy because your mascara looks like the devil came in your eyes. It's like,
He kind of did.
it's wild.
He kind of.
Sorry, it's just like you keep saying sentences, then I see your right one blink a little bit. I'm like, what's going on over there?
Wait, what's wrong with them?
I don't know. They look great, I think. I don't know what they're supposed to look like.
Do I look okay?
Chat, does she look fucked up? Am I crazy?
Chat, boys in the back room. Would you smash? Would you pass?
Silence from the back room.
Well, the back room is in loving, committed relationships. So
Yeah.
honestly, respect to the back room.
Way to go, back room. That's why. What happened?
Taylor.
Oh no. Studio audience is trying to save Sam from the lights.
For a second, I thought I was leaving my body. It was so genuinely scary in my current state.
This is the hangover that does it. Yeah.
I was driving home from North Austin this morning, and I was like holding my face, and I was like, "Huh, I actually don't feel it." I was like, "Huh."
Did you fuck the weekend? I can't feel my face.
No, I fucked the father time. I don't know. Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
I'm begging an old dude now.
Yeah, she's. You've heard of robbing the cradle. She's robbing the grave.
You're on that part of your character arc.
Yeah, I beat him with a stick. I'm like, wake up!
Get hard, Eustace. Yeah, she's
punching the
fucking
fuck out of him.
She's fucking the dad from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Muriel died.
Yeah, he's mean.
Yeah.
That would be.
That's wild. That cannot be your hear me out. Eustace, bang! I'll bang.
Dude, he lives in the desert. You know he gotta be free with it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
not much
true.
else to do out there in the sand.
Yeah, and he had a fat wife, and fat wives are traditionally freaks. I mean, that's what happens. You get
Oh,
picked.
his dog has anxiety because they're always fucking.
Yeah.
The dog
He
is
thinks there's violent fights going on, that the devil's there. It's really just BDSM time for the Bang couple. Their last name is Bang. They're probably the first OnlyFans couple.
all of the monsters are Eustace in a leather suit. In a gimp suit.
Dude, that's why they were all weirdly sexual. Do you remember the creepy monsters?
I don't remember the creepy monsters. They're my type now.
They were kind of.
Yeah, they were sexual.
zesty.
Yeah. They were all Carl Anthony Towns. They were just, I'm a devil.
I keep getting waves of like, I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
And then 5 seconds later, I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta.
does anyone else hear that ringing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There is construction outside. You're not losing it.
Yeah.
Dude, hit this not weed. It'll make you lose your mind.
I don't like that it has genealogy on the front.
Yeah, it is kind of. It's pretty intense.
I don't like there's a family tree on there.
Yeah, it's because it's so much not weed.
My knees are finally healed,
That man.
except for this part.
Yeah, dude, you described it as a cooter, which disgusted me that you used that word. But then you posted on your story, like, yeah, but that's cooter knee.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Split that shit.
Yeah, have you told the story of how you did that on the pod yet?
No, I haven't been on the pod. I've been busy.
Oh, yeah.
Being a drunk idiot. And 1 week I hit my neighbor's car, and then literally the next day I tried breaking into my apartment pool at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And normally people will leave chairs on either side of the fence to climb when they lock it at night. And so my eyes were set on finding the chairs, not looking at the ground in front of me, and a root of a tree tripped into a pile of very sharp rocks. Just knee first.
Yeah,
Knees first.
No hand protection.
I had my backpack on.
Yeah, so just bonk. Dude.
I went, "Ugh." And then I kept walking because I was embarrassed because it's like a courtyard pool. I'm like,
Oh, so someone probably has footage.
if anyone was having a late night cig, they just saw the funniest thing in the world. And then there was the fact that I didn't give up. I was still trying to climb.
Yeah.
I was like getting up and then just sliding down. Finally, I was like, "Hey, get home." And I walk home and I get inside. I look down and it's just blood from my knee to my ankle. I'm like,
Sick. Maybe I left a tampon in.
imagine hopping a fence and you get caught by your tampon strings. Trying to evade police. I had that happen one time. I was.
Oh God!
What?
Oh
You
no!
said imagine?
And then I had that happen one time.
Wait.
Oh God!
It was a pad.
Ew! Even worse. Was it on a guy's shoulder after a piggyback ride?
Oh my god.
Because I've seen videos of that at football games and laughed very, very hard.
Honestly, not to be a hater of menstrual products, women wear what you want and it's comfortable. But
you should be grossed out. You're
if
disgusting.
you're wearing a fucking pad, kill yourself.
And if you're wearing a Diva cup and you take it out and don't
Let
tell
me
the
have
guy
a
you're on his
sip.
period, don't leave it on top of his toilet in a bundle of toilet paper and then freak out and say, just throw it away, don't look in there. Because he's going to look in there. And he's going to go, what's this? Why is there a rubber measuring cup?
Filled with blood.
Is this a butt plug? Is that why she's... Ah! Yeah.
Was it still filled with blood?
No,
Oh, thank God.
not filled.
I'm nauseous.
It looked like the end of a wine glass with too much sediment. Yeah. Exactly. Terrible vintage. Talk about box wine.
Up that.
Let's go.
Way better than my pussy aged. Okay, back to my fucking story.
Yeah, go for it.
I would, instead of just walking like a quarter of a block around a building, I tried hopping a fence in the middle of winter. And I get all the way to the top and I go jump down. My jacket gets caught by the top prongs and I was literally hanging like a piñata. And my friends couldn't figure out how to get me down. And this I don't want to say he was homeless, he was just black, but he was.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. 50-50.
Air horn.
You know Thursday's Juneteenth. Calm down. You don't even know what Juneteenth is.
Yeah, it's the day they get superpowers.
Oh my God. So
I can't freak out.
man let you.
So this guy walking at a leisurely stroll comes up and he's like, "Yeah, I saw that coming from about a block away." Shout. Let it
Nope.
let a girlie know.
Wow. This is a spicy, dangerous hangover for you, Sam.
And I have, again, a date, 4 hours.
Yeah, that's going to go well.
You even seemed grossed out by that. Just now. You were like, ugh.
The racism or the Diva Cup?
The date. That you had to go on a date.
Yeah, we're getting tapas and then going to a movie.
And then you're giving him tapas.
No, I'm giving him lay on my side. Don't touch me.
I'm half a starfish.
He like goes to grab my boob and it's an ice pack to regulate my central nervous system.
It's like, we talked about this. You don't have to stuff. I like you the way you are.
Oh man, you are cold-hearted.
Damn, girl, what'd he do to you? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna cut that.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I cut out this episode.
Yeah,
Nothing
the
else.
one thing is the one time you were yourself.
Well, sometimes I forget, like, when a door is closed, it doesn't make it soundproof.
So just be ripping ass, and you got no cheeks to hold the sound in, so it just...
It does sound like I'm starting up a motorcycle.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. Who's pulling up? Oh,
Sorry, Dad.
God, Father Time's aggressive. That's insane. He's got old man strength.
My dad's gonna listen to this and blow his brains out.
No.
I told him the other day.
He knows what
on
he
Father's
did.
Day.
Yeah.
On Father's Day, after not speaking to him for 3 weeks, I'm like, by the way, I'm seeing an older guy, and he's like, do you have like daddy issues? I'm like, brother, you tell me.
Dude, that's so wild.
My dad-
He's just now finding out.
Yeah, my dad was like offended. He's like, I mean, I was around enough, right? I'm like,
Check the sleeves, Dad.
I would like to think it's unrelated. Maybe he has daughter issues.
Yeah, that's it. Do you have a really good time? Ask ChatGPT what it thinks your issues are. That's gonna hurt.
No. Mm-hmm. Chat GPT.
Yeah, there it is. She's doing it.
Chat GPT.
Well,
Well, every time I hit up Chat GPT, it's always like, "Hey, fine, shite. What are you doing later?"
I can't believe someone figured out how to change their name in your phone to ChatGPT. You've just been texting some dude.
Honestly, I would fuck AI.
See, this is the problem. This is how Skynet happens. God keeps giving his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and then they fuck AI about it.
I wanted to be a good host. I even got him a drink.
That's, I mean, unbelievable. That's,
Was it supposed to be Jay Legend?
yeah, that's a crazy move. This is wild. It's funny to have a public hangover because I do this suffering alone. I just sit there in my room and put on. Lately, it's been King of the Hill. Boy, howdy, is that a good show.
Typically, I would be laying on my bathroom floor right now.
Crying.
Last week was bad. This one is fine.
I was trying to sing the song about the girl that's a hooker that does it for her hungry son, but I forgot the rest of the lyrics because I've been ripping dabs. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Dude, Hot Wheels made weed illegal.
Hot Wheels?
Our governor in a wheelchair. Yeah, he fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's illegal starting next year or the
don't know.
fall.
I mean, technically it's been illegal the whole time, but they banned all the stores and stuff. But we've got protests happening. That's actually what all the protests are about. People keep confusing it with Iran and Palestine and all this other bullshit. It's to make sure weed
It's
is
just
legal.
weed.
Yeah, why do you think we're talking about people getting stoned? Obviously, it's weed. These idiots keep bringing politics into this. Smoke a joint.
I think weed would kill me right now.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It has been helping at night though. When I take an edible, I wake up and I'm very chill.
Sick.
That's been helping with the hangovers.
Yeah,
However,
it does.
the other night I didn't fall asleep fast enough and I took too much and I was
Stuck.
scared.
Yeah.
I kept going into the kitchen and being loud as fuck.
Yeah.
At like 2 a.m, I was like, let me go get an ice pack. I don't know why it was underneath so much shit. But it was just like, champion of crinkling shit apparently. And he was just amplified. I think because I was high, I think it probably wasn't
And
that
the
loud.
freezer makes the noise feel like it's all shooting out at you. It's just-
It's yeah.
It's crispy.
yeah.
It's 2 a.m. I'm squeezing every plastic bag in sight, and then I'm giggling my little head off. I'm just honking plastic, fucking in tears, and I'm like trying to silently laugh, but then it leads to me snorting because I'm a fucking disgusting pig.
Yeah.
And so I'm on all fours, crawling back to my room, and I get back in my room and I sit down and have my ice pack. I'm like, thank God, now I can relax. And then my mouth gets dry. So guess what, fuckers? I'm back in that kitchen. Fucking shit myself. I'm trying to grab a water bottle out of the case underneath the kitchen sink, and I'm like, all right, surely this will be quieter.
Oh no.
Squeaking. You're like,
No, the super crinkles of the plastic that holds the water bottles.
No, something way funnier happens. I grab the water bottle without incident. I pull it out. A case of Coke cans was sitting on top, being propped up by that lone water bottle. So it falls, it squishes all the plastic, and then cans are rolling across the floor.
Yes. Yeah, undefeated.
I was laying on the floor face down, crying into the fucking floor. I was like, there's no way that just happened. I'm like, Zach's gonna come out here and just fucking beat the fuck out of me.
Oh man, dude! If I walk out and you're face down on the floor laughing and there's Coke cans everywhere, and you have a water bottle in your hand, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna take a picture and laugh.
It was, yeah. No one said shit though, so we're good.
They're just silently furious in their room.
Well, yeah, it's like, cause Zach a week ago, he's like, I want to move out. I hate living with you guys. And then I do some shit like that.
Like, I wonder why.
I'm like, I literally don't know why you wouldn't want to live with me.
Yeah.
I'm like really a well-rounded individual.
That thinks that when doors close, it creates silence.
Yeah.
God forbid your home noises. I can't imagine.
I won't even say what I did yesterday.
Thank you.
I won't even say it. I'll take that one to the grave, or probably next week
Yeah.
when it's less real.
Oh, this is my high thought that I had on the drive over here. I was eating a block of cheese. Because at Central Market, they have the little baskets in the cheese sections with the little mini blocks. So you can try fancy cheeses without spending $40 for a big block. So you get a little $3 block. It's great. So I was eating one of my blocks on the way over here, just enjoyed it. And I noticed if you don't bite all the way and you just bite and then break the cheese breaks and it looks just like rocks. I told you not to expect much, but
That was
it looks just like rocks. It's crazy. You get a block of some. Today was a Joseph Keller 40 cheddar.
sharp, soft,
Aged.
smooth,
It was
chunky,
sharp,
creamy,
white, very creamy.
discharge.
It didn't have any crystals in it, so it wasn't old enough for me, but it was good. I like it was a good nibbling cheese. It wouldn't be like a good sandwich cheese or like a mac and cheese cheese, but it's good for eat a chunk of it, which is exactly what I use it for.
Imagine going to the hospital mid-podcast.
Dude, one time me and Galen left for a road gig somewhere, and he had been driving for like the first 6 hours, and we had another 6 hours, and we had just switched. We have a football game or a basketball game or something on the phone in between us so we can both watch it kind of as we're driving. And then I start having like just violent anxiety, but it felt so much like I was legitimately having a heart attack. Like my heart's beating out of my chest. I pull over, I throw up a bunch, and then I'm just like, I'm dying. This is it. I'm dying. Galen, drive me to the hospital. And he's like, you're fine. I'm like, dude, I'm dying. So we go to a hospital in the middle of fucking nowhere. They checked my blood. My heart is like way elevated. And I tell them when I go in, I'm like, hey, my heart rate's way up. And they're like, sir, calm down. I'm like, my heart's exploding.
I hate.
Like, it sucks when you're at the hospital. You're like, I'm dying. And they're like, you're fine. You're like, no, I'm dying.
I told you about when I had
I was fine.
When
Just fat.
when I had my big panic attack in like 2022. 2022.
Oh, jeez, okay.
4th of July.
Don't go full PTSD on me. I saw you looking off in the distance.
Oh my God, I am not allowed back in that Rite Aid. But yeah, I like told some lady. I got out of my car. I thought I was like having tunnel vision. I didn't know what was going on. And some old lady was passing me in the parking lot, and I just look at her. I was like, "Call an ambulance." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're fine. Lock in." And then the fluorescence, and suddenly this is the biggest pharmacy I've ever been in. Like the aisles were never ending, and of course, Gatorades and Twisted Teas are on the complete opposite side from where I am.
Incredible.
And so I'm in a maze. And it's not a maze. They're all straight lines. That's how an aisle fucking works.
Yeah.
But I'm lost in a straight line, so that's not good.
And it's crazy that you are going for the Twisted Tea and Gatorade. That's what you're there for.
Well, I was
this will save me.
Well, originally
Call an ambulance.
I was just gonna get a Gatorade, but I'm walking. It's never ending. I grab an employee and I was like, because at this point I had claw hands. So I go, and my face is all stiff too. I'm like, "Can you call 911?" And I just hit the ground. Like literally fully go down, and everyone's freaking out. And they're like, "Oh my God, like what do you need?" I was like, "Maybe a Gatorade would help." And they bring me the Gatorade. I'm like, I can't open it because I have claw hands. Like my whole body's like atrophied. And so she opens it for me, and I'm like trying to drink it. And then they're like, "What else would help?" And in my mind, I'm like, I'm probably going through withdrawals. And it took
a shot of tequila.
It took everything in me to not be like
chilled.
A Twisted Tea. If you just dump a splash and it's like, oh.
That's crazy.
And then the ambulance took so fucking long, and they show up, and I'm like in the back middle of the store, and I could like see them pull up, and they're taking their time getting the gurney and shit out. At this point, I'm full body scooching myself down to get to them quicker. I'm like, "Hello, I'm dying." Literally like sliding on my ass all the way to the front of the store. So humbling.
Yeah.
Would love to see the security footage of this whole ordeal.
Absolutely.
And so I put myself on the gurney.
Incredible.
And they're like, "What are you on?" I'm like, "Nothing. That's the problem."
Dude, that's so awesome that they were like, "Man, this homeless lady's kind of pretty." I can't believe the schizophrenics are even looking good now.
"Ma'am, what's in your system?" "A lack of Twisted Tea."
Yeah. The government.
So they put me in the ambulance. They gave me like a heat pack to like chill myself out, but they kept yelling at me because I kept putting it directly on my stomach, and they're like, "You're gonna burn yourself," and I'm like, "I'm dying anyway." Like I was fully like I was screaming at these people, and then humbling.
Not enough.
Silent, no lights, no sirens. Just a leisurely drive to the fucking hospital. They're stopping at red lights. I'm still shaking. I'm like...
How did they not just give you an alprazolam immediately?
I think they were having fun with me. I think they wanted to see how dark and twisted I could get in the back of that ambulance.
All right. We found a gremlin going through DTs at a Rite Aid. Let's see how far she takes it. The bitch climbed up on the gurney. She's trying to burn herself now. I mean, I guess he dumped her? I don't know.
So I get there. I'm sitting in the waiting room for like 3 hours before they give me a room. They're like, "You're just severely dehydrated." They give me a bag. I wish they gave me a bag.
Yeah.
And they gave me an IV.
Unbelievable move if one of the paramedics is like, "Here."
And so I just sleep it off for like a few hours, and I get out, my phone dies.
Awesome.
So I'm just outside of a hospital. I have blood all over from the IVs, and just sunglasses still just as disgusting as I started the day off.
Yeah.
And then I walked all the way home, and then I got in my car, and then I went to a 4th of July party.
Unbelievable.
I got there, and the guy I was seeing at the time was like, "Oh, what did you do today?" And I was like, "Nah, nothing."
Yeah.
And then like 4 beers later,
Ran some errands.
4 beers later, I'm like, "All right, guys, I got a secret I got to tell you." I was in the hospital all day. They're like, "Why the fuck are you here?" I'm like, FOMO. I got a case of the FOMO.
I saw your Instagram stories. I had to come.
I needed to be here and watch you guys have your little jam band sesh in the basement. Getting violently high. That's what they were doing. That's what I didn't want to miss out on.
Wow. Isn't it crazy how fun all that stuff seems before you get there?
And then you're there and you're like, this.
Yeah, but then if you pour enough alcohol on it, it is as fun as you thought.
And I wake up and I go to the hospital again.
Yeah. I had a morning I woke up. It was like 7 a.m. I'd gone to bed at like 3 or 4. I hadn't done any coke or anything the night before. I think I maybe drank a decent amount, but not like a crazy amount. Not enough to register. So I wake up early and my heart is beating out of my chest. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it doesn't stop. And I'm doing like breathing exercises and it's just fucking going crazy. So I have the thought, all right, I'm probably having some kind of cardiac event. I need to go to the hospital. What outfit should I wear to the hospital? And I have a pair of sweatpants that say ice cream out of it. I was like, that's the funniest thing to wear to a heart attack. So I put on my ice cream sweatpants, and then I very stealthily exited the house while closing the door so I didn't wake up my roommates, and drove myself to the emergency care center and walked up and was like, hello, my heart's beating very fast. And then they put a bunch of stuff on me and then told me I was overweight and was having an anxiety attack. And I was like, why'd you include the overweight part? They're like, well, it seemed relevant.
Doctors are mean.
They like to call me fat. I mean, they're right, but I
like to call you fat.
It's fun. I get it.
Fatty McGee.
Yeah.
I don't think you're fat enough anymore, dude.
I wanted to think that. I wanted to think that very much because I was doing a roast battle in New York and I dressed very handsome and everyone told me how handsome I looked. And I go, his fat jokes are barely going to land. And then I got destroyed by fat jokes. He did a joke about me. Shout out to Eric Asker. This was one of the funniest roast jokes I've ever heard. He said, it looks like I order like a little kid saying things to Santa. Saying French fries and pizza and ice cream. It's just... Yeah, he said that if I went to prison, I look like the guy that knows how to make toilet ice cream.
Stop.
It's fucking unbelievable.
That dude's a genius.
Yeah, dude, he ruled. Eric's amazing. But yeah, and then I'm just sitting there like, dude, I lost 75 pounds to just get called fat in New York.
You are New York fat, though.
I'm New York morbidly obese.
Yeah.
I'm terrifying to
I don't
them.
think those jokes would have worked here, but in New York, God, you get a whole subway cart to yourself down there.
It's seriously,
there.
they look at me like a freak.
There.
They do. They look at me like a wild animal there. Especially because the last time I was there, I was on the subway doing a very loud Australian accent. And then I switched immediately to Chet Hanks. And I have a video of me doing full Rasta Chet Hanks accent. And a man asking me for money. And me going, no, sorry, man.
Last time.
Which is crazy to do.
That is fun, though.
Can you spare $1? No, sorry, man. I'm being drunk Chet Hanks.
I told you about the other day a homeless man gave me money.
I forgot. Tell me.
I was leaving work, and he's a regular. He's a regular on our back patio for
Okay.
our water station.
Yeah.
And I could see him crossing the street calling me, and by the time I got in my car and got situated, he was too close to the car for me to, drive off.
Yeah.
So I rolled out my window. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, do you have change? And he wanted me to give him $1 in exchange for a silver dollar. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't have change. And then he's like, well, this is my favorite coin and I don't want to lose it, so you can have it. And I was like, okay.
What'd you do with it?
It's still in my car.
All right, good.
I'm waiting to see him again so I can give it back.
No, hold on to that. He dies if you give it back.
I die if I keep it.
No, you become homeless slowly. What do you think's happening?
I know. I'm like,
He
am I?
passed the curse on to you.
That's why
This is my favorite coin.
That's why I picked up all those shifts this week. I'm like, he's not gonna get my ass.
If you'd had change, you would have avoided. That's how we stop homelessness. Is you trade them their talisman for a paper dollar.
It's like Inception, the totem, the homeless totem.
Yeah. I was thinking more Jackie Chan adventures. Do you remember the talismans? Yumo Guigui Flying Zhao. Does that mean anything to you?
Fuck no.
Damn it.
Idiot.
Anything? Boys? God bless America. The world's going to shit. Dude, World War III is kind of starting, and it's pretty funny.
Oh, brother, it's here, and I'm excited.
I asked ChatGPT if World...
All right, time for the red pill portion of the podcast. I'm gonna move to the middle seat.
I asked
The missiles are making everyone dead.
I asked ChatGPT if World War III started with yesterday, with Trump leaving the G7 summit or whatever the fuck it is to come back. to have a situation room. If like it escalates at the same pace as World War II, when would be in like full scale like war, and it said early 2026 is worst case scenario. So we're good. We still get Christmas. Right? I have some really cool dates coming up in November and December. That's why I was asking. I was like, dude, are people gonna be bummed out in World War III by December?
Am I not going to be the only one bombing on these comedy shows?
It'd be so cool. I stand with solidarity with whichever country I'm supposed to like. So I'm bombing.
I would survive a nuclear blast. I just have to stand
You
sideways.
are a cockroach. Oh. Isn't it crazy that cockroaches can survive a nuke, but you can kill them by stepping on them? Mm-mm. How the fuck's that work?
I cut them in half. I have my roach scissors.
What? This is like finding out about a toe knife. This is upsetting. What do you mean roach scissors? You're just going, ah!
Yeah. Do you not?
You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna be running with scissors, for sure. You're a girl. You're gonna get scared of the little bug and go, ah! And you're gonna cut something.
Not me. Not with all these tattoos. A roach hate to see me coming. Holding my roach scissors.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's not like I'm
Are
shooting
they dedicated
dogs.
roach scissors?
Yeah.
Are you using them for anything else?
Definitely not cutting my hair with the roach scissors.
That felt like a confession.
Definitely not opening bags of groceries.
Yeah, you are a dirty person. I know you to be gross. There's no way you have roach legs on your face right now. They're sticking out like this.
Say that to the cum on my back, Michael.
His vision's going. He's elderly.
It's actually on your front, idiot. That boy can't aim.
They're about the same thickness.
I guess it wasn't last
Dude,
night.
if you got nipples tattooed on your back,
I don't need.
Hey, which one's you?
Butterflies.
Oh. Dude,
Your tramp stamp's a belly button. That's fucking.
with my summertime back knee, you really can't tell which way I'm facing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
My ass and my fupa are.
Yeah. Damn, bro, you got either camel toe or a wedgie. I can't. I just pulled out a gun.
Close.
Oh, man.
So we realized yesterday at the bar, I'm as thick as this knife.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? I'm as thick as this knife.
What kind of weird ditty shit are you into? Where
I had a stalker in town and I don't have a gun, so I was like, I guess I'll just have my knife.
You can't have a gun. You drink too much.
I know.
Yeah, that would be.
Dude, day one of having a gun, I'm face down in my pool.
Buys a gun, drowns herself.
Sorry.
What an absolute moron.
Sorry, it's gonna look. I'm not done. I was gonna say it's gonna look like the Kool-Aid man sexually assaulted me.
Oh, man.
In a pool of AIDS. No, it's fine. I don't have epilepsy, Taylor.
It's the cable that's going, actually.
Oh, dude, nice shot.
Thanks.
Also, did you see my messy instincts to fucking header that bitch? I should have been a footballer.
Should have been a footballer. This is fun. Yeah, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, put your arm down. You got deodorant pubes. There's a camera. Look at that, a girl.
Oh.
God, just a true gremlin.
God.
Come
Secret.
again. It's Old Spice.
Strong enough for a man, made for a
It's
woman.
Old Man Spice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called like Bear Claw or something. Oh, that rules. Oh, that's a donut. I am that fat. Ooh, I would eat a donut right now. How do you feel about them stopping breakfast in the afternoon? Does it bother you?
Stop.
It's kind of bullshit, you know?
Yeah, what's the deal with stopping breakfast?
Breakfast isn't a time of day, it's a meal.
All breakfast food, by the way, is normal food with an egg on it.
Well, pancakes.
Eggs in it.
But so the thing with pancakes is it proves that breakfast is supposed to have a dessert. You're supposed to have eggs, bacon, hash browns, whatever, and then you have a dessert. Pancakes, waffles, French toast. Breakfast, dessert. Breakfast, dessert is pancakes, waffles, French toast. Why do they exist? Why are pastries around? It's just a little sweet treat at the end. You couldn't have that for a whole meal. That'd be insane. You're going to have a croissant, kill yourself.
Do you think people in Pakistan are still eating pancakes?
Who?
Pakistan?
Probably, but I bet they call them something like and then they're not as good and they're really thin. But
They're really thin. Oh, they got those skinny cakes.
yeah. Well, I mean, hardtack's not too far from a pancake if you're sad. And that's like the worst wartime stuff. So I have to imagine if they're getting bombed and such, they probably just have like flour, water.
Earth.
Probably not a lot. I am Captain Planet, and I am here with your DoorDash. Things have been rough since the cartoon went off the air. What's your pin code?
I was thinking Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I'll let you have that one.
No.
Where is the Avatar? The nations are fighting.
Yeah.
Avatar, help!
Yeah. Dude, where's Aang? Dude, if you come out with an arrow painted on your head. Right?
I have to stop making cum jokes. Surely I could not make a fifth and final one in the last 10 minutes of recording.
Oh, man. I believe in you. So what are you going to do? You're going to get tapas on your date? Are you excited?
I think I need to throw up.
Watching the fun up and down of this, of you, like, you said it, you're fine, and then you're like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
It's very cool to see because it's in your eyes. Yeah, you have range.
I'm acting, by the way. None of this is real.
Yeah, you don't have BPD.
Big pussy disorder.
Let's go. Oh, man.
So
So you've probably seen a decent number of vaginas in your day, right?
vaginas.
Yeah, just around.
5.
5, that's it?
Yeah.
You've only ever seen 5 pussies ever? Not even in videos and such? Yeah.
Maybe like 6.
Well, as a girl that claims to be bi, she has to have the number of proof so that she can celebrate her month. So
I don't celebrate Pride.
then why are you wearing that flag on your shirt?
Fuck!
I'm pretty sure that's one of them. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the ones Republicans hate.
So it's for girls that look like guys that fuck guys that look like girls.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the flag I'm flying.
Yeah.
Lesbians of color flag.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a POC LGBT.
BIPOC. Let's go. February's Tupac. This month's BIPOC. Right? Nope. All right.
When you bomb, it gives me anxiety. We're gonna get canceled.
Yeah. Oh no. When this episode comes out in 6 months, when you're done editing it.
I've decided, hey, this month only, OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Buy my tits so I can pay an editor to do the shit I don't want to do. So I can keep binge drinking. And
And get it on those tits because she is binge drinking and they're gonna fall off. She's gonna turn 30 and it's gonna look like eggs on a nail.
Don't be fucking rude to me right now. Don't get nasty now.
Sorry.
You fucking prick.
Yeah, no, I'm fat. I'm gonna die soon. I get it, but
At this rate, it's like we're racing. You're fat and I'm turning to dust as we speak.
yeah, it is cool that this podcast looks like the number 10.
It's a 10 out of 10 podcast.
Good Sam, Fat Sam.
10 out of 10 of us are going to be dead in a year. What was I going to say before you got mean about my tits? So I'm going and getting charcuterie.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think some fine cheeses and olives.
Hey, brother, I ate a block of cheese on the way here. I get it. I'm doing DIY charcuterie in my mouth.
Was it a giant circle-shaped piece of cheese? And did maybe you insert it fully into your face, and now it's in your stomach like a cartoon, and that's why you're so big and round?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I ate 200 Baby Bells.
Aw.
Oh, man. Yeah, charcuterie is good. You're going to a place for it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know which one?
Pat, what time are we at? What?
Yeah.
46 minutes, though?
It's what you have left until you're dead.
God. Damn it!
It is funny that you kind of treat your body like the bus from Speed. You're just like...
Postino.
Oh, nice. It's like if you don't go fast enough all the time, you're going to die.
Yeah, if I stop moving, it's over.
Yeah, it's like the movie Crank, but instead of methods, Twisted Tea. You just have to find gas stations everywhere you can
like
get them.
Crank.
Yeah.
Surely this won't have any lasting negative effects.
Surely it'll be something worth talking about on a podcast.
Surely.
Oh, that made me nauseous to even hear.
This is the podcast of agony and despair.
Oh,
Welcome.
it's so nice to be here. Well,
I'm Agony Sam. This is Despair Sam.
Hi, despair. I eat my emotions, but
Inside.
dude, bulimia and binge eating, the podcast.
Sick walk off, dude.
Yeah. He has to come back to unplug the light again. It's a special feature.
I haven't taken a solid shit this week.
Dude, I believe it. I feel like anytime you take a solid shit, you're surprised.
Yeah.
I have to imagine there's a group text.
I kinda,
You're like, yo, girls,
I
one
kinda,
came out. Thought I was giving birth.
I kind of moan.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Who's he?
Hello? Who's in my toilet?
Old guy, how'd you get down there?
Oh, I didn't realize you were still in there from earlier. Cut that.
God.
Ugh.
It smells like fermented eggs. Because they're aged. What were you saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I think we were done joking about you getting butt fucked by your poops. Yeah. But you started something else. I thought you were gonna.
Yeah,
say
I went
something
down to his downstairs bathroom to take a shit, and it was like a triple flush.
Yeah. That's...
It was really important that I say all of this into a microphone.
Yeah, man. It's making me nauseous.
You know when it's just like a thick layer of cement and no amount of flushing, you like almost have to go in and clean it with your bare hands.
I feel like you rate your shits like AJ and Big Justice rate chicken bakes. She's like, that was 5 big flushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
I was scared he was gonna come downstairs and be like, "Why are you still in my house?
Yeah.
Why are you here?"
Yeah, the amount of self-respect this man has was low. Just letting you. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, that's wild that you're painting a bowl in a way that. Yeah. Yeah. Brother, that's a significant percentage of your body weight.
I learned if I push right here, I can get it all out.
And you're sitting long enough for it to coagulate and
Oh.
turn to concrete, looking at your phone.
Dude, flush as you go, you psychopath.
I don't have the stamina to do that.
This is terrifying. You're pushing on your guts like a push pop.
I call myself the gross Gogurt. Again, OnlyFans is my
Yeah. If you want to watch her push some other stuff out, gross.
Just say you miss Sammy B.
I miss Sammy B every day. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry from all this nasty, gross conversation.
Oh, what are you going to throw up?
Hot fries.
Ooh, ouch. Those hurt both ways. Because they're spicy. Throwing up spicy stuff hurts. one time I was violently hungover. I stopped in to get a juice that had a bunch of ginger in it to try and fix my stomach. And I get into the juice place. Not only is their AC not working, but they're out of ice. So I'm sweating, and then I get a giant room temp fucking green juice with ginger in it, and I chug it in my car, and like 2 stoplights away, I'm puking ginger, and it's coming out of my mouth and nose, and it burns so bad. And not only is that, but it's like, that was $17. So it's like, ah! Just furious. And that's like insane to anyone that sees me puking green Hulk cum out of the side of a...
I rarely puke from my hangovers, but when I do, my God.
It depends on what I've done with the end of my drunk. Because if I come home and I throw in, a whole mess of ice cream at the end of the night, then I'm for sure gonna throw up.
Dude, I know
the
you're
next
not
morning.
even using a spoon, you little pig.
What would I need a spoon for? It gets in the way.
Eating it out of your toilet.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'm prison
She
life.
still got it. She's on fire. My body's on fire. Help me, please. Please. No one else is hot. That's crazy. It's these fucking lights, dude. It's these fucking lights. It's the fucking government.
I agree. It's
They're
the
putting
government.
poison in the alcohol to make me feel like shit.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's Joe Biden and Donald Trump. It's both of them.
Is Joe Biden still alive?
For now. I don't know if he's been alive for a while. I think they did whatever. Have you seen the stuff coming out about
Sorry, I
Kanye
keep
got
burping
MK
in your
Ultra,
ears.
and that's why he's so crazy?
I'm on my K-Tili Ultra. Go on.
I think it's
That's it?
interesting. No, well, I mean, I don't know. The government's definitely doing something. There's a lot of something happening, and I have to. What's happening now? Yeah.
I'm in the studio.
If you would play HH right now, that would bop. I mean, it could not be like, I think we have to live in a simulation by just the fact that all of the stuff that's happening right now in the real world feels like a Family Guy sketch. There was like a lady that's like the mouthpiece for the Iranian government giving a speech on like their only channel that goes out on everybody's TV.
What's this?
It's what they freeze to make alcohol colder. They just have that but
I'm fucking dying, dude.
yeah, it's wild. Yeah, drink that water.
5 more minutes, right, Pat? 5 more minutes and I get to go home to my family, right?
44 minutes.
Dude, how did we go down in time? Listen, sure, I'm retarded, but not stupid. What time are we at?
5 minutes.
Wait.
We have 5 left. Yeah.
Oh,
You got this, Sam.
Like 56 now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Hey.
for a.
A walk?
Finish strong.
What are you gonna walk around? You're just gonna walk around nature? You've told me about this, that you do this a few times, and you've called me hungover, convinced you were dying. Mike, I need to go to the hospital. No, you don't. I'm gonna go on a little walk. Do you just walk? And that helps?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Last week,
Have you tried like a scooter? Is it about the amount of
Last
distance you
week I
cover?
went into the woods behind my apartment, and I also decided to do this while my phone was on 10%. And there's like a overlook where you can like overlook things.
Wow. Who came up with that name? It's genius.
Oh my God. Yeah, at the top of Rainbow Mountain, it's what it's called. You can just look at the trees from the top. I guess that's cool if you're into that.
Yeah, if you want to overlook, yeah.
But it's steep as fuck, and I'm like, if I can make it up there and my heart doesn't stop, like, we're gonna live. And
But what if it does?
what if it does? And my phone's on 3%. I'm in the middle of woods, and no one knows where I am. What if? And so I'm forcing myself. This is gonna be climbing up a steep incline.
Yeah.
And nothing else. Yeah. And so I'm fucking.
You're using 2 old guys up a mountain. Just...
These are my walking sticks. So I get up there, and then there's 1 flight of stairs left. But at this point, my heart is pounding out of my chest, and the woods are spinning. And I'm looking at the stairs. I'm looking at my phone battery on 3%, and I'm like, oh no. And then I slide back down the incline, and I start walking home. I was so close to the peak, and then I just didn't poke it.
Wow.
I know. I feel like such a little bitch quitter.
Have you gone back since?
No.
So you just let that mountain own you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The mountain of guilt, I feel.
Yeah. Go to the top of that mountain.
I can't do it today.
Ain't gonna be today.
And I was so close. Also, because like I don't know, I'm dumb. I have zero. I have zero survival skills.
Yeah.
Did not keep track of
picked
the
that up.
paths
Yeah.
that I took. So I'm on the phone with my friend, wasting my phone battery, being like, "So when I was walking through here earlier, did it sound like I made a left turn or a right turn?"
Did it sound? Dude, you're awesome. That's crazy. So 0 survival instincts.
Somehow I.
That's why I don't think we have a serial killer in Austin. I think it's just people like you keep falling in the water. It's just like there's a lot of Sam Minis that are just gay men in their 30s.
Don't tell anyone this. It's me.
You don't have the upper body strength.
No, but I have roach scissors. I have roach scissors and a knife.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
What are you gonna eat?
Yeah. Hot fries.
Hot fries? For real hot fries?
Yeah, I have them in my car.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh my God, I tried doing something so stupid the other night on a show. I got a bag of Chester's corn puff,
Uh-huh.
where it feels like you're eating packing peanuts.
Yes, I'm aware.
And someone found out that a dude in the front row was on edibles.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna go up there and offer him a snack. He's
Yeah.
gonna love this.
Yeah.
I get up there with my snack and I go, "Where's the high guy at? You hungry?" And he's like, "No."
Sick. Yeah.
And so I was just up there with a bag of chips for my entire set. I was like, I set down my chips and my vodka soda, and I was like, well, these are my rations because I'm doing 2 days up here.
Man, that would be horrifying.
Yeah. And
Girl
then
comedy for 2 days.
and it was like,
It'd probably get funny halfway through.
yeah.
You're like,
When they realize when they realize in fact that I'm not gonna stop bombing.
Yeah. And then it becomes hilarious. You're like, well, this is just true. Do the Earhart
Has
joke
it been
again.
5 minutes?
10
What-
seconds.
One time
Wow.
I was doing a house show, and I'd been drinking quite a bit at this house show, and it's just a bunch of people on a back patio, and there was a giant bowl of the fun-size Rice Krispie treats, the little smaller ones. And so I took 6 or 7 of those, and I shoved them up under my shirt, and I was just going to start taking them out during my set and just start eating them and just not bring it up. And that was going to be a very funny bit that Drunk Mike came up with. And then I got up there, and there was a guy in the front row that looked just like Mac Miller. And I started making fun of him, and then by the time I knew it, my set was over. And so I'm getting off stage, and you just hear in the recording the guy hosting it go, "Dude, you never took the Rice Krispie treats out." I go, "Oh, fuck." So I just did 8 minutes with a bunch of random lumps under my shirt and never addressed it.
Mike, they're not random on you.
Sometimes I eat Tums just because they taste good.
I know 80% of my anxiety comes from the fact that I have GERD. So all of the trapped air in my body is what makes it feels like my heart's stopping and I can't breathe.
That's so funny.
And it's like, no, bitch, you gassy. You just filled with fucking
Air.
nasty bacteria air, just bloated with stink.
Yeah, you need to get one of those things that what they do to fix it for cows, where they just have a little poke it
Yeah.
and just
I've thought about that. I like if I just take the top of a pen off and I just
just release valve it.
imagine how skinny I'll be.
Oh my god,
All of this is just
bloat.
yeah.
Yeah, you're really built like a mic stand, but the rest is just bloat. That is going to be difficult though if you pop, because how you'll be able to hold a microphone. Just
Best case scenario for everyone. I don't.
table mics for Sam. This is where you shine. Dying.
I want to be the first lay down comic. I guess kind of I am. That's how I get my spots, but
Dude, if you ever start doing comedy again, you'll have so many to cash in on.
spots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to blow a guy last week for a Sunday show. That didn't happen.
Yeah. You're like, I'll just pick up a double.
I'm like, wait, I thought it was online signups.
Yeah. Onlyfans.com/Samantha Minimum. I don't.
No, Ashley Rose. That was gonna be my first name.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah, my mom was gonna gonna name me Ashley Rose, and I'm like, Mom, I would have been a stripper.
Yeah. Well, she dodged a bullet and said you're just a whore.
Yeah. I'm not having fun anymore. Oh yeah, we have merch.
Yeah.
Can you go grab the stuff on the table?
Quick, vamp. Where'd it go?
Dude, I wish I had. Mike, do you think this would fit you?
Maybe. I could try.
Put it on.
What does it say?
Not big enough.
Is this Metalocalypse?
Death Before Faith.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick.
Our first
I like that.
free shit for doing this. I put this on the other night when I went into the kitchen to make a lot of noise. But I did it while I was so fucked up and I realized the hood was in front of me.
Oh, good.
So on top of laying on the floor shaking with laughter, I was also just in my hoodie backwards.
Nice. I like to wear a hoodie backwards when I'm snacking because you can use the hood for snacks.
So do you want to go to the gym after this?
I got a gym shirt on, is what it looks like.
I like that I can see your nipples.
Thank you. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what. See, further proof that it's not hot in here. It's some diamond cutters. Ew, it's got one of your long gremlin hairs on it.
It's a pube.
Oh, man. No, sorry. I just imagined you have a disgusting bush.
No. It's nasty, but it's not disgusting.
All right, well, Death Before Faith. Use code, it's nasty, but it's not.
Use promo code nasty as hell.
Did you really get a promo code for anything?
No.
No, we just
got free shit, and I was like, we'll wear it.
Thanks.
We'll wear it for the last 5 minutes while I'm hungover and scared.
I'm so
like
glad
that?
whoever. Thank
They were
you.
nice. I also should get like a P.O. box or something. I am just sending people my address.
Yeah, that's again no survival instincts.
I know. This happened, and then this stalker dude hit me up, and I was like, coincidence? Because he's like, I'm in Austin. When do you get off work? And I'm like, I don't. I live here. He's like, well, I came all the way here to see you, and I'm like, did I fucking ask?
Nice, that's cool.
I'm like, what do you even want to do? He's like, see you. He's like, where do you work? I'm like, not telling you.
But I want to see you. I want to see you. No, come on, let me see you.
It's so weird.
Sam, I want to see you.
He texted me 5 separate times over the weekend being like, are you done working yet?
Can I see you?
Look at my fucking Instagram.
No, but I want.
He's brown.
Show me Bob's and Vagine. Let me see.
He's not Indian.
I love you. Want rose?
His last name is Gomez.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. He's a Gomez.
He's a Gomez.
Fucking Gomez's.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to clarify. I think he's not here to spread rumors.
Yes.
Essay.
Hey, man. Forget ICE, ICU. Come on, let's hang out.
ICP.
ICE.
Oh.
They took my friends.
ICE.
Cheer me up with your mouth.
I would bite it off.
That's all right. I'm into that shit.
You should tell him where you are and just mace him when he shows up.
I should bite off his wiener and throw it over the wall.
You shouldn't.
You want it? Go get it.
Yeah, work over here. He showed. Second he shows up.
Have you ever had a stalker?
Sorta. I had a girl. I accidentally slept with her sister, and so she.
Accidentally.
I didn't know it was her sister.
Oh.
And because it wasn't blood sister, it was like stepsister or something that didn't count. But
Ooh.
but whatever.
Was she stuck in the?
Yeah.
Was she stuck in the freezer?
No, she was stuck in the sleeping position. I roofied her. No, no.
Hey, we don't joke about that on here.
What? Did you get roofied? With your terrible survival skills, I can't imagine that.
They don't even have to roofie me, dude.
Yeah. You want to do 5 minutes at Narbar?
You didn't even book Narbar, dude.
I know, but I bet I could get you 5 minutes. Trade you 5 minutes for 2.
I'm sick.
No, a girl, she
Sick.
came over and slash my tires and try to put peanut butter in my gas tank, so it was all around like the gas cap. And I was like, huh.
No, she was trying to get you to drink gasoline. You fucking idiot. Oh, peanut butter.
Oh, fuck, there's gas in there. That's awesome. It does feel like a weird fat thing to put peanut butter in my gas tank. The guys at the
You're
shop...
gonna fuck your gas hole?
You love your truck so much, why don't you fuck it? No, I was in high school, so it was just dumb times, and she was another high school girl. But yeah, she showed up. I was working at 7-Eleven for a little while. She showed up at my work a few times.
It's so hot in here.
Tim says no.
It'd be a more perfect temperature in here, actually.
It's pretty nice. I can take a nap. I bet if you were lying on this cold floor, you would feel it. Or, well, you should be good.
We're going to the ground.
No, it's okay. The podcast can just be done.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, okay.
We did it.
Yeah, all right.
Right? We had an hour?
Yeah, for sure. Over.
Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans.com/Ashley Rose.
Thank you.